Hello, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. I wanted to do one reading before Christmas, and then I won't be back until um, probably around New Year's Eve when we'll do some predictions for 2020. But look, let's have a look. Of course, if something really huge happens, I'll be on. But I am looking forward to spending time with family over Christmas, Boxing Day, etc. So let's have a look. There's a few questions that I wanted to have a look at today. I guess the first one that's coming forward in viewers' comments is around how Trump and Mulvaney, remembering Mulvaney was or still is, has a role with the OBM, your budget office. He was the acting chief of staff. It looks like he won't be for much longer, according to my reading. But he was put there for a reason. Now, around these allocations, Trump was impeached. I can say that now. He was impeached because he used a congressional taxpayers' money to achieve, or trying to achieve his own political gains. If this is the way Trump does things as the president, would there not be some more things that he might be doing with taxpayers' money, given we've got Mulvaney there as his chief of staff? So what is he doing with those allocations to either serve his own gains politically or economically, or those that he is allied with this shadow foreign policy that runs counter to the official foreign policy? What is he doing with those congressional allocations? Show me how these congressional allocations are being treated. Was Ukraine one of many instances that we may not yet know about? Show me, is Trump using congressional money, taxpayers' money, for his own benefit? All right, let's have a look at what's coming forward. So we have here the Ten of Wands. So carrying a heavy load, things being an uphill battle, challenged by things changing for the better, but also karma and destiny. So what we've got here is that I think it's pretty clear that Trump is carrying a huge load. We can speculate as to why that might happen or might be the case, but is being challenged at the moment by things moving not necessarily in his favour. We've got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so there are revelations here that could come to light. This Queen of Cups is firm, but she also has a lid on that cup, which means that there could be more that we might find out which relate to congressional allocations. The past, new income streams, investments, money changing hands, a new job, a new way of doing things, a new source of income. This is taxpayers' money, okay? And we've got our Queen of Cups here. I'll bring the laptop down. My intuition around the Ten of Wands is that he may be using, and all politicians do it, all prime ministers do it, all governments do it. They will allocate money to states, for example, or electorates that may not be going to vote for them. It's called pork barreling in our country. So all governments do it, but there's something a little bit more sinister here with Trump. We've got a harsh truth coming out. There is more to come on these congressional allocations. I will ask about the missing 35 million, but this is a harsh truth. Things aren't going Trump's way. We've got the voters' way, the taxpayers' way. Whatever's going to come forward will be of benefit to the majority here. In the here and now, we've got the Democrats in the House, but this is impeachment as well. So we've got the environment around that is the smug merchant, the nine of cups, wish fulfillment. it's linking with this Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like giving the keys to the to the candy store, to the the sugar addict, for example. This is a dream come true, but there are harsh truths going to be emerging. The fear is the Six of Pentacles, the money trail, the loans, the debts. Who has been given what money? Okay, so if you were to do an audit of some of these decisions, and including the border wall decision to award a contract to a construction company that appeared on Fox News and is pro-Trump, and now Kushner's in charge of that contract. He is using taxpayers' money to, that was my question, to potentially benefit himself. Now, here is the Queen of Pentacles, money coming in, shoring up your own resources, stability, security. But we've also got money loss as well. Wow, I asked about the money loss. This can also be your economy and also your national security, your national economic security. We've got the Five of Pentacles. Is this the missing 35 million? We'll have a look. And we've got trade and commerce. Trade and commerce for whom? Of course, for Trump. And we've got the Ace of Wands, a plan, a project. I'm going to put that next to that Three of Wands. This is Ukraine, but there's something else as well. Ukraine is a template, if you like, or it is an example of how things may have been done in the past. We've got justice coming forward, someone facing justice. We've got the impeachment, the Knight of Wands, and we've got the World, endings and beginnings. But this is not just Ukraine. This is this shadow foreign policy. Decisions will have to be made. Things will come forward fairly quickly. So there is more to come around these potential, how can I say it, manipulation of congressional allocation for Trump's own ends. Let's have a look at where that missing 35 million is. Where is that 35 million? Where did it go to? Where is this missing 35 million? 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 In someone else's hands other than where it should be, with the Nine of Cups. This is merchants. This is, somebody's profiting here that is allied to Trump. The challenge is greed, avarice, being chained to somebody. Okay, so where's the 35 million? Indeed, where could be other I guess, other allocations or other the way that money might be being dispersed. It is to benefit Trump. We've got secrets here in relation to this 35 million. Now, remember a long time ago when I did a reading on what Trump was afraid of coming to the surface, there was some buried gold in a dark, swampy place. Is this 35 million? Where is the missing 35 million? It was in some way... this is the Six of Wands. This is winning, but it's also in the past as well. So what I'm feeling with these cards is that there could be people in the Ukraine that support Trump and support his agenda that may have got some money. Now, it would obviously have to be disguised in some way, but we've got judgment, something coming to an end. I think somebody's going to drill down. Somebody is going to get to the truth, because we've got the Six of Pentacles, loans and debts. Who is getting what here? How was the money allocated? There is a lot more to come here. We've got our Five of Pentacles. Where did that money go to? And we've got loss here. Somebody walking away. We've got deception. In the hopes and fears position, the deception. The Thief in the Night. Interesting cards. And we've got death, endings, something coming to an end. We've got disappointment, and we've got the Page of Wands, communication, something being found around communication and hanging on to that communication. Okay, now here's what I think is happening. I feel that some documents that may have been held back may shed some light on where that money is, because at the base of the pack we've got the truth and clarity, and we've got the clouding of the truth here with the Seven of Cups, illusions, delusions, smoke screens, trying to hide something, and we've got the Tower card. Now, I wouldn't worry too much, because we've got the courts, and we've got lawmakers, and we've got also the Page of Swords, some truth that is going to come out through the impeachment process, and there is an abuse of power here. With this Knight of Cups, I feel that there were possibly offers made as to how money was going to be dispersed in Ukraine, and that is documented in some way, and that is being held back, and that perhaps the courts will bring that forward. Interesting. And I'm going to Bolton as well. There are people that know where that money went to, and that if that perhaps and other allocations was what he did in Ukraine a one-off. I don't think so. I think this has been done in the past with other allocations. Has this been done in the past with other allocations? And I'm looking to the border wall in particular. Has this manipulation been... have other allocations, other congressional allocations been manipulated to suit Trump's agenda, or to suit Trump's allies, or to give him some kind of gain politically or in any other way? I'm going to the border wall. Is there, I guess, misdeeds in relation to this border wall funding? Show me the border wall funding. Show me the awarding of the tender. Trump deliberately intervened. Show me the awarding of that tender. Okay, so we've got partisanship. And as I said, in Australia we call it pork barrelling. All governments do it, allocating money for political gain. Reward for effort. And we've got judgment. Something is going to come forward. There's an inevitable ending coming forward here in relation to the way Trump has been doing things. Secrets needing to be revealed. And we've got the money at the bottom of the swamp. Loans and debts, giving and receiving. Giving and receiving, very important. One more card. Endings. Okay, so... base of the pack. Having to defend oneself, secrets being revealed, and we've got really the ending of something. I'm just pulling so many endings here. So those cards are telling me that what has occurred in Ukraine is occurring elsewhere. Look to the border wall, the fact that Kushner's been put in charge of that project, look to that. I think that some documentation that is being held back may shed light on that missing 35 million. There is more to come. There's more to come. Are the Democrats digging around on this missing money? The Democrats are aware, trying to get hold of documentation to do with congressional allocation in Ukraine. Are the Democrats aware of this? Are they trying to get hold of information via the courts or in any other way? This missing document, these missing documents, this money trail, are they trying to get hold of this this evidence? Okay, the bipartisanship is what I'm seeing. We've got barriers being put up, battle weary, but we've got the voters challenging that as well. What's in the interests of the American people? This could be a court battle that may not necessarily go the Republicans' way. Could also be a whistleblower here. Could be what else the whistleblower knows. Could be Bolton. Could be anyone associated with Ukraine. This is a partnership, a deal of some sort. We've got retreat and being wounded crowning this issue. We've got a spy, some sort of spy in the camp, some sort of truth that needs to come out. And we've got, keep pulling these death cards, don't I, and these 10 of swords. Whatever is yet to come will lead to Trump's ending, basically. Having to defend oneself, look at that. Standing one's ground, defending oneself, death, endings, okay. Hopes and fears, restriction, and the outcome card, Russia. Okay, the Empress, Mother Russia, walking a tightrope, juggling, and we've got our Queen of Cups. I love it how these come in a really nice circle, revelations to come, a plan. Who did the King of Pentacles have the plan with? And we've got things coming forward. Yes, the Democrats do have something else. It is around congressional allocations or some kind of connection that Trump has to something that would have benefited Russia. It is to do, I think, whether it's to do with that 35 million or some other allocation, there's something else that they've got that they're aware of that they're trying to get hold of. It could even be the sanctions. Okay, so in short, if Trump has done this with the Ukrainian allocation, he will have done it with others. And I'm being drawn to the border wall. There is going to be illumination. All right, let's move to, while we're here, I do want to look at North Korea for all of us. North Korea is apparently rumoured to be working on a missile that could basically land in the US. Now, I wonder whether or not this is a smokescreen. I wonder whether or not this is actually a planted story by the Trump White House and Russia and whoever else, that every time we need a diversion, North Korea is starting to build missiles. I don't know. North Korea is impoverished. I think I've often felt that if they're going to launch missiles, they're going to wind up hurting themselves rather than hurting others. Is this North Korea launching missiles? Is this a I was going to say a furphy, which means it's a ruse. It's a conspiracy theory. It's fake news. Or do they actually really have that capability? All right. So, does North Korea have the capability at some point in the future of launching a missile that could hit the US? North Korea missile hit the US. So I'm getting a draw to Russia there. We've got the Page of Wands as a signifier card. This is somebody that's not mature enough. It's the start of something. It's not a King of Wands. It's a page. Challenged by the 10 of Cups. Challenged by, well, that's my card for American voters or American residents. Walking a tightrope, juggling. Disappointment in the past. This could be Kim Jong-un being disappointed in the peace talks. What's crowning these are pages. What's crowning this is the Page of Pentacles, reward for effort, money, some kind of receiving of money for something. But these are pages. I'm not seeing big threats here. Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, all about the money. I'm not sure they have enough of it to do too much damage here. I don't think their economy. Look, pages again. There's some kind of truth emerging, and now we start to have some kind of manipulator here. We've got secrets in the hopes and fears. Some kind of plan also that's still in formulation that hasn't been actualized into reality. The outcome card, we've got the King of Pentacles, businessmen, oligarchs, Trump the Emperor, and we've got celebrations, Four of Wands. That's usually my Democrats. One more card, and we've got the Sun, illumination, happiness, a new start, fire energy, a huge plan. What worries me with North Korea is I feel this is both Trump and Putin. Okay, let's have a look at what's the base of the pack. Isolation, investigation, introspection. We've got the devil, and we've got working together. There's three people here, dark money, and we've got the Ten of Wands, something being very difficult, and we've got Mother Russia, the Empress, actualizing some kind of abundance. Do they have a missile that will land in the US? We've got Trump, the businessman. Potential future. How many pages did I draw? Look, this is something that isn't. It's not a matured plan. The other question that I'd like to ask is Vladimir Putin. Is this a stunt? What we would call a PR stunt? Is this a ruse? Is this manufactured by somehow Trump and Putin? It's the North Korea situation. It seemed like Kim Jong-un was being paid to do something. That's what it appeared to me. Okay, so we had the devil card there as well. Is Russia, okay, is this a diversion? Is North Korea and the North Korean missiles a diversion? Now you've got your intelligence forces bringing forward this news. So I think what we saw there with the pages was quite evident that it was the beginnings of something. So your intelligence community would appear to be right. There is the beginnings of something there. But who are they being funded by? Is North Korea being funded? North Korea missile testing being funded by Russia. North Korea and its missile testing being funded by Russia. I'm getting an affirmative there. We've got partisanship, obstacles, challenges. We've got money. Okay, so I asked, was Russia funding this? It would appear that there is some kind of money coming into North Korea. It's in the challenge position as well. And we've got the Page of Swords, some kind of truth there. We've got smoke screens, illusions and delusions. North Korea is not all it seems. And we've got an offer here, somebody taking an offer or being offered something. We've got the King of Wands, a leader, bold leadership as well, a plan. And we've got the Four of Wands. Okay, this is usually my Democrats card. And it could be that this whole North Korea thing is a diversion away from the impeachment and away from the truth emerging. Hopes and fears, loans and debts, giving and receiving help. And we've got the Ten of Swords. I'm getting an loss with the Five of Pentacles, and we've got the Ace of Cups, new starts. I feel it's a diversion. That's what I feel. We've got a review, and we've got a plan that emerges in time, and we've got the truth coming forward. This is linking to the impeachment here with that King of Cups energy. At this stage, I think your intelligence forces are quite right with those pages. There might be the start of something. How that missile program is being funded is another question. Whether it's being funded by Russia, and I do feel that the talks, the activity, will be a diversion in some way, a diversionary tactic away, because it linked with the impeachment, away from Trump and the impeachment. Will we see Trump go in, broker a deal, restart peace talks, emerge the victor in some way? Is Trump going to restart peace talks with North Korea? Trump going to waltz in on his white horse and restart, well, Kim Jong-un's on his white horse, and restart peace talks with North Korea? Is Trump going to now make a huge deal out of these peace talks with North Korea? It's yeah, it's like a show. We've got the Queen of Swords here, challenged by the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so that to me is the impeachment and the money, who received help and why. We've got temperance, we've got balance and healing as the foundation of this reading. We do have smoke screens, and we've got Russia as a potential future. We've got the ending, the death card here. Yeah. Yes, he is. He can. We expect that. Expect him to make some kind of announcement. Um, Page of Swords. There's some kind of spy in the camp here. There is a plan that has been hatched. Look, we're getting the same cards, the Ten of Swords, and we've got the Knight of Cups. Trump will go in and make an offer. Trump will go in and make an offer to Kim Jong-un. It is designed to win votes, and it is designed to create a renewed, I guess, belief, passion in his presidency, in his abilities. But I've got a huge draw in all of these readings to do with North Korea, pointing to Russia, seduction, offers, voters being seduced, smoke screens, a plan, some kind of spy, some kind of things are not all that they seem, and it is definitely a diversion. It will be a good diversion for Trump politically. However, I've got death and endings in the future here. I'm going to just draw a clarifying in the immediate future. The threats of death, perhaps. Okay, so we've got somebody wounded in battle. Show me this death card. What is the meaning of this death card? Endings. Show me the meaning of this death card. Okay, something's flying out. Okay, we've got the obstacles and challenges. We've got partisanship. It's interesting. I'm getting a draw to Mar-a-Lago here. I don't want to read for much longer, but look, I think I'm just going to... I see that as the Democrats fighting in the House, but I've also got Mar-a-Lago as well. Show me this Four of Wands. Show me this Four of Wands. Show me the Four of Wands. Okay, something going back to the past. And we've got juggling, walking a tightrope, and we've got investigation, review, isolation, and we've got some kind of deal there, some kind of partnership. Yeah, I think generally this is referring to the number of investigations. It's just referring to Trump, the ending of the Trump presidency, and everything that we see here that we suspect, that we already know. Certainly with North Korea, suffice to say, there was an offer. There will be some kind of seduction of the American voter to do with North Korea, and brokering some kind of peace deal. Watch for it and make your own mind up when it happens. I think there is some truth to it, but I also feel it will be a public relations opportunity for Trump to waltz in there and save the day. And it is a diversion. And I do see Russia popping up there with alarming frequency. All right, I'm going to leave it there at 28 minutes. I'll be back to do a predictions for 2020. I'm actually going to remote view, and I possibly will even do some scrying to see what we could be facing in 2020. I'll be back with that reading between Christmas and New Year, but I won't be back before Christmas and Boxing Day. So on that note, have a wonderful Christmas with your loved ones and your friends. Thank you for your support, and have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas, and a peaceful, relaxing, and joyous holiday period until next I see you. Thank you very much for your support, viewers. Thank you.